Hello guys and welcome to another Battlefield 1 gun review. Today we're looking at the Mondragon, but first, if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. We are bringing out quite a lot of Battlefield 1 content, so just to stay up to date with that, if you could subscribe, that would be very great. So, getting into it, we're starting off with the Mondragon Storm. Now this was probably, there are two variants which were joint favourites for me, the Storm and the Sniper. They both perform very well, so we'll look at the stats first. As you can see, damage points, 40 is the maximum damage, and that works up to 35 meters, and then the minimum damage is 26.5, which is after 51.5 meters. So I found the damage on this gun pretty decent. One of the best damaging semi-auto rifles in the game, I think. So we're going to look at recoil. Aim down sight is 0.6 upwards, and then 0.192 to the left and the right. This is the same for hip fire. Recoil was not really a big problem for me with this gun. Wasn't really very noticeable, and yeah, could stay on target pretty easily, to be honest. Not a whole lot of problems when trying to hit targets. As you can see, the upwards recoil is quite high though, so just bear that in mind. And we'll look at the spread there. There's quite a lot of data on that, so if you want to pause it, take a closer look, you can do that now. But basically, aiming down sight, 0.18 is the minimum spread, and minimum when moving is 1.02, and yeah, you can look at the rest because I do not have enough time to go through those. But the spread, it's kind of average for semi-auto rifles, but yeah, that was definitely my favourite one of the variants, along with the sniper variant. So this gun is great. It kind of reminds me of the I can never say the name of that weapon, the Stadler, I think, M1916. But damage is the same as the Storm there, as you can see. Does good damage there. You can see 3 shots there, 3 body shots to take out enemies at the moment. Some great accuracy being shown there. The recoil is a lot less on the Sniper. It has the lowest spread as well. So bear that in mind. When not moving and aiming down sight, the spread is the lowest on the Sniper. I also forgot to say that the Storm has the lowest recoil out of all of the guns. So yeah, I forgot to mention that. So you can notice that the recoil on this gun is slightly more than the Storm. So to just combat that, just keep the fire rate quite low when you're using this. It just means that your sights and your gun gets back onto the target before you fire another round. That's pretty important with quite a lot of the semi-autos, so I'd advise taking that into consideration. Basically, slower fire rate is generally a way to get quicker time to kill. May seem like it shouldn't be like that, but that's what I found anyway. And there you can see the spread, and you will see there that the spread aiming down sight is much lower than the others. And this is mainly why. It's because of the bipod. There's basically no spread there when you're using the bipod, and this is a very good reason to use the sniper variant, just because of the bipod. As you know, I'm a huge fan of bipods on all the guns, so yeah, I'd suggest using this if you like that kind of playstyle. Use the Storm if you're more of a rushing type of guy, but you can see both of them are very effective in taking out targets quite quickly. It's normally averages at around 3 shots to kill with this weapon, but that's not too bad. You can get lucky and get like 1-shot kills sometimes if you're very lucky, but mainly it's 2 or 3. As you can see there, a big bit of damage there for just a few shots, so you do get some quite high damaging shots in some cases. You can see just here the Sniper, I was using a 2.5 magnification there, and it does the job. It's how I use the M1916 as well. So those are those two variants, and moving on to the last, the Optical variant. This was my least favourite of the three. I found it very hard to get clips with it actually. I just couldn't get to grips with the sight really. It was quite hard to use. As you can see, damage still no difference there in drop-offs or maximum minimum damage. And what is the main benefit of the optical? Well, according to the stats, it's got the lowest spread when moving, when you're aiming down sight, and it's also got the lowest spread increase per shot. So it has the most benefits from the three variants, but I just didn't really get to grips with it, didn't really like it. But like I say in all my reviews, it's just your personal preference really. As you can see, still quite effective, but I just couldn't seem to get my shots on target as well. As you can see there, just slowing down that rate of fire, making sure my sights are back on the target there. And as you can see, close up it's quite good. I just struggled with it at longer ranges, but it's still a very good weapon, and I think overall the Mondragon is definitely a good weapon. You should try it out. One of the best medic weapons, to be honest, but I think personally medic is the best class with some very powerful weapons. So that's pretty much that for this episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like. If not, tell me how to improve. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time with another Battlefield 1 video.